And this time we're taking a look at another bag from Maxpedition. This one is the NeatFreak organizer. What I'm actually looking for is a small bag to carry my tiny laptop. Got one of these Dell netbooks, and it's not very big, so it looks like it'll fit perfect into this bag. And I tried a couple so far, and we'll see how this one goes. But keeping that in mind, we'll take a look around this one. My first impressions with it, obviously it's brand new, still got the tags. We haven't played with it even more than just a couple of minutes. So far, first impressions are great though. I'm going to start out in the front here. And what we're looking at is a nice mesh pocket. And I'm not being gentle here at all. This isn't lightweight, fragile webbing at all. And what we've got underneath there is this flap. Now I started out the video with the flap on the inside, but with the way the Velcro's set up, this pocket will still connect to the Velcro and stay secure, and this flap with its Velcro will come down and stay secure. So now you can take this sort of flap, which is a pocket, with some PALS webbing and some Velcro. You can put this on the outside or the inside depending on how low profile you want your bag to look. I personally would want something I might take into a client. I don't want it to look like an aggressive tactical bag, and like this, it doesn't. It just looks like a bag. If I was going to be doing something with the bag, because it is set up, if you wanted to run this as like a bug out bag or something, you could keep it a little bit more tactical type and put some magazine pockets or something out here. Anyway, it's definitely some versatility. Nice, easy to use zippers. I'm yanking on stuff and pulling stuff, and I'm really impressed with Maxpedition quality. Good stuff so far. These zippers, real big, easy to use. What I like about this particular one, the reason I picked it for a potential bag, is that it opens so big. This way I can, definitely just drop my laptop in here, no problems. And there's so much stuff on both sides that it's padded. I would feel secure with it in here. There's lots of room too for things like mice and whatever. Really, I'm really impressed with this one. As a tiny laptop bag, I think everybody's going to end up wanting to grab one of these. But again, taking a quick tour, got this kind of obligatory thing for your keys. And the thing is, it's not the cheap crap like you see sometimes. It's a decent piece of nylon. It's sewn in there well. I mean, I'm really yanking on it, and I haven't even moved a stitch. I'm pretty impressed with this. This plastic thing, I'm pulling pretty tight, and that's staying together. So definitely impressed with the quality of the materials and the workmanship on this one. Nice big pocket for manuals or books or whatever. It's got some pockets here that, depending on how you're going to set your bag up, you could easily have a first aid kit or a trauma kit right there, right in front with some Velcro. You've got some longer pockets, followed by a short pocket. Now, I guess I'm not really, well, actually not too short. You could probably keep a couple of magazines in here now that I'm looking at it, but you could just easily keep small wires, cameras, battery packs, that kind of thing. Big long Velcro straps, or like most things like this, you can just tuck the Velcro in if you don't need it to be retained. Alongside of it is some more pockets. And again, we're talking decent stuff here. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. So really impressed with that. There's this removable panel, which is completely Velcro loop on one side, and then pockets with a little bit of elastic on the other, which allows you to, like the name implies, organize, depending on how you want to use the bag. And then on this side, you can tell that it's heavy nylon on the outside and lighter nylon. Actually, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's probably 1000 denner nylon on the outside, and then a much softer, more pliable nylon on the inside. However, it's not wimpy, fall apart stuff like we're used to seeing in the less expensive bags. It's decent stuff. And I'm sorry to keep harping on that. I'm not getting paid by Maxpedition to say that. I'm just really impressed with the materials in this one. So all well sewn in there. Obviously, there's a couple of different size pockets for whatever you happen to be running the bag for whatever purpose. Now, one thing I did notice, and you may have noticed in the video, is there's this piece of string hanging out. And at first that bugged me until I tried to break it. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to need to get a knife because I can't snap this cord. I tried pulling it from the bag, and I pulled on it pretty darn hard. I didn't even mess up the stitching here. So I don't know if they do that on purpose, just so you kind of have to see how well it's made. but that's the only flaw in manufacturing, if you can call a loose string a flaw. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty strong piece of thread. So really impressed with the materials and workmanship on this one. So insides, like I said, plenty of modularity there, no surprise from Maxpedition. On the outside, it's got a rubberized, not really padded, but rubberized handle. However, unless you pack this with gold bricks, you're not going to really need a padded handle. It's got some sort of a little snap here, and the best thing I can come up with is maybe for a key ring or something. They put that there, not really sure. You've got some plastic D-rings and a shoulder strap, and then right along you've got, on each side, you've got this, either an attachment point or another carry handle. And you notice I took off this carry strap that came with it, about 1.5 inch nylon with a substantial plastic clasp. I've been trying to break them just because I'd rather break it while I'm playing with it than when I have my fancy laptop in there. And that laptop doesn't weigh anything, but these are substantial polymer clasps. I'm impressed again that, pretty much unless you carry gold bricks in here, this strap is going to stick with you. I'm probably going to run it without the strap. I don't usually carry these like a purse or anything. I'll probably just carry it like this, but again, with that flap inside, I think it's fairly low profile. I won't be, pricking up any ears. People aren't going to think I'm, running a machine gun out of here or something. It's not like a tactical bag as much as it's just a green bag. I got it in the foliage green color. At least I think that's what the color is called. I prefer this color. I like it. It comes in a couple of different colors, obviously. It's got some attachments for Molly. It's got some PALS attachments for Molly. It's also got these Velcro things. So actually, there's quite a few ways you could attach this to whatever you might want to attach it to. Underneath of here is yet another pocket, which is handy. For something you might not need so often, a little bit more secure. And again, it's padded just a little bit on the bottom because of the Velcro sewn into it. So I'm thinking it's just about to be a perfect little tiny laptop bag for me. I suspect if I would have got it in black, then I could probably sell these by the dozens for these tiny little laptops, because they're going to hold all the accessories I might need, whatever media I might need, a digital cameras in addition, and being a nice small sturdy package that I'd easily travel with this. I'm not going to have any problem taking it into clients' offices or anything. So this is the Maxpedition NeatFreak organizer. It runs about 70 bucks on the website, a little less than 70 if I remember right. And so far, our first impression is definite thumbs up. Really impressed with it.